It's Christmas, and up here in my craft room, I am busy. Don't tell anybody, I think I'm one of Santa's elves. But today, I've got a fun project. I haven't shared a lot from my craft room lately, but this is a beautiful, simple card. And as you saw from the pictures, your imagination can go wild. So join me for this simple yet beautiful Christmas card to give away. So let's get started. I have a piece of craft paper that I have, it's all ready to go. And this is 4.5 by 6 inches. I have cut a circle template out, and this circle, you can do whatever size you want of this or your card. And if you have a punch, if you have dies, if you've got a Cricut, just cut out a template. And this one is 3.5 by 3.5. I'm going to center this as best I can onto my cardstock, my craft paper, and I'm going to just secure that with some low tack tape, just so that holds it in place as best you can. Okay. And that way I can flip it up to see if it is centered. Which it is. All right. Now, what I'm using, now you got to remember, I'm using what I have. I have some Brilliance Moonlight White pigment ink, and I do have a little bit of this, which I don't have my glasses on and I can't find them. I'll list this below. Now, if you have this and it's new, it'll be more sticky, so you have to go lightly. But this is old, so it may take a little bit of work. What I'm going to do is use that. I'm going to use just an old makeup sponge, and I'm going to start by chalking. Now, don't forget what I said. This is old. You want to go light. Let's try. You want something. I'm going to use the whole thing on top. That's how old. And you're going to just use that. And you're going to keep flipping it over to see if it's you don't want it too dark, but you want it to look chalky, like parchment paper. Can you see that? I'm going to lift it up and see. Yep, see? I think that's good. I'm going to just any streaks, I'm just going to blend it. Okay, that's good. All right, that's it for that part. Now what I'm going to use, I have a Posc white pen. And what I'm going to do is make sure that it's, and I'm going to go very carefully all around the outside, or the, whatever you want to say, the circle. I'm going to outline the circle. Okay, I gotta stop for a minute. I need my glasses. All right. And turn your page. Turn your paper. All the way around. This is a simple card. Well, no. What I'm going to do is lift it up and see. Yep, I've got all the edges. I've gone all around. I can see the white all the way around. Okay, so there's my circle. I am going to leave my template on because now we're going to stamp. And you can use, as you saw with my other cards, you can use whatever stamp you want. This happens to be an old one I've had, Stampscapes cabin with fence, and that works well. So what I'm going to do is, with I'm using Sepia Memories, and but you want to use sepia, or don't use black, because you want the image to kind of look faded, like your craft paper, right? So stamp it up. I'm trying to use everything I've got instead of going out and buying. You could use Memories coffee, ink if you've got that, but use a sepia or a brown color. Okay, now I've left my template because I want the cabin to be in the middle, and then press down. Let's hope my ink is good. This is my exercise for the day. And lift. There's my cabin. If there's blotches, it doesn't matter. We're gonna fill that all in because my stamp pad was old. But we're gonna make this look brand new. Okay, so I went to the dollar store, and they had in the Christmas section these cute little stickies. So I bought them. And where my boo-boo was, I covered up that. I added to the stamp, I added a chimney with some smoke. And then I added little drips of, looks like icicles. You can do whatever you want. Then I decided I wanted to maybe make the edges a little bit deeper. So I took the inside of that template and I put it right so that it was right on the image, and then took the sepia ink and just went all around to deepen that edge. Now, you can do whatever you want. You want to add words on your own, a little a saying Merry Christmas, as you saw in my other. I'm fortunate to have a cricket. I cut out joy, and I wrote my words, said this was a deer stamp. And then I added, if you want to add some stickles to make it shiny, some rhinestones. There's the same cabin. And I just wrote, and I use one of these micron pens, and this one was 01. It's a nice thin tip, and I carefully wrote around all the edges. Warm wishes from our home to yours with love. And with the same pen, I added dots. So I'm going to finish this card and show you what it looks like when it's done. So there's my completed card that I made with you. And I just added, may the joy of the season warm your heart today. One other idea before I leave you is you can use any template. This one I used a maple leaf. You could use an ornament. It's whatever you have on hand that you want to. So I got to get busy. I've got more to turn out, and wishing you all a very Merry Christmas. So there's my completed card that I made with you. And I just added, may the joy of the season warm your heart today. One other idea before I leave you is you can use any template. This one I used a maple leaf. You could use an ornament. It's whatever you have on hand that you want to. So I got to get busy. I've got more to turn out, and wishing